There are many leaders in the world, but only on a name makes the entire planet to hold its breath. Kim Jong-un. He is one of the youngest world leaders, and certainly the most infamous. But what truly makes him so terrifying? Today, we won't just look at the news reports. We'll look straight into the abyss, exploring the cruel acts that have shaped his reign. Kim Jong-un's first act when he came to power, a bloody purge. To consolidate power, he didn't hesitate to order the execution of dozens of senior officials whom he suspected of possibly staging a coup. The victims were not just political rivals. He had his own uncle executed, and years later he sent assassins to Malaysia to assassinate his half-brother. The message was clear. No one, not even family, is allowed to challenge his authority. But that was just the beginning. His true cruelty is not aimed at the elite. It is aimed at his own 25 million people through one of the most brutal laws ever created, the 3 generations rule. Listen carefully. In North Korea, if you commit a serious crime, you are not the only one punished. Your parents, spouse, and children will also be arrested and sent to forced labor camps with you, often for the rest of their lives. The reason given? To exterminate the seed of evil completely. A person can be convicted of a crime just for failing to remove dust from the portrait of the leader, and their entire family tree will be wiped out. Next, after controlling the family, he built a prison for the mind. In North Korea, the constitution may talk about freedom of the press and freedom of religion, but the reality is a nightmare. All forms of foreign media are banned. Watching a Hollywood movie or listening to a K-pop song can get you executed. Religion is also considered a threat. Instead, people must worship the Yuk ideology and the Kim family as gods. Anyone caught practicing another religion will face imprisonment. And of course, the 3 generations rule will be applied. But a mental prison is not enough. He needed a physical prison. It is illegal for citizens to leave North Korea without permission. Thousands still risk their lives to cross the border, knowing that their families left behind will have to bear the consequences. And even if they successfully escape, they are not safe. North Korea has special squads that specialize in kidnapping defectors abroad and forcibly repatriating them to face death. Most horrifying, if a female defector becomes pregnant with a non-Korean and is recaptured, the child will be killed immediately after birth, or the mother will be forced to have an abortion, all because of a crazy belief in racial purity. And this is where the story touches us directly. So what happens when an outsider, an American college student, makes a small mistake in this perfect prison? His name was Otto Warmbier. In 2016, during a sponsored tour, he took a propaganda poster from his hotel. His sentence? 15 years of hard labor. 17 months later, he was returned to the US in a coma with severe brain trauma, and he died a few days later. A poster for a life. After learning all of this, I personally believe that Kim Jong-un's cruelty is not random madness. It is a system. A meticulously designed machine, powered by fear, with the sole purpose of maintaining absolute power. Every single rule, every single brutal act is a prison bar in a gigantic jail holding 25 million human beings. It made me realize that freedom is not an abstract concept. It is the right to watch what you want, to believe what you choose, and most importantly, the right to make a mistake without having to pay for it with your entire family. What do you think about Kim Jong-un's actions? Why does no one dare to sacrifice themselves to assassinate him, to free the country? What in this story makes you feel most grateful for the freedom you have? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for watching and for subscribing to the channel, so you don't miss the next interesting knowledge.